Good evening, everyone. I'm Matt Mueller. This is Com283, and our guest tonight is Florian Passalagi. Florian is the president of the Penn State Performing Magicians here on campus. Tonight, he'll be explaining what it is to be a magician, what it's like being a part of the Penn State Performing Magicians, as well as show us some acts along the way. Florian, how are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for having me.
What first made you interested in magic? Was there any specific magician?
I would say two. When I was a kid, there were two magicians that I would see on TV, like maybe on Saturday nights. It would be Bernard Billis and Bébel. Those are two French card magicians that I really love, and I think that's when my fascination for magic started.
How old were you when you?
I was a kid, maybe 8, something like that.
How many years after that did you do your first trick, and what was it?
Well, my very first trick, I think I was like 9. It was a trick that my grandpa taught me, like a kind of silly card trick. But I really started to learn magic, like seriously. I was something like 18, so much later.
And do you want to continue doing it?
Absolutely, yeah. It was actually a tough choice to pick between engineering and trying to become pro. I chose security of having a stable job, but I definitely want to keep magic as a hobby and do it as much as I can.
And you mentioned security. What did you choose?
So I'm in nuclear engineering. I should graduate with my master's at Penn State coming spring.
Nice. And are you planning on staying in the States with that, going back to France, or where do you see yourself going?
For now, I'm gonna stick around. I'm planning to pursue with a PhD, still in nuclear engineering. So I'm gonna stick around for at least a few years still.
You're a part of the Penn State Performing Magicians. What do you guys do on campus?
So we mostly perform at other organizations' events. You could have seen us at the Street Talent Jam of Homecoming. We also performed at Thorn 5K. There's at Nittanyville the night before the game against Michigan. I think it was Michigan. So yeah, we perform mostly for other organizations, and once in a while we build our own show.
Okay. Can anyone join your club?
Absolutely. Anyone is very welcome to come. Our meetings are on Thursdays in Osman Lab 104 at 7 p.m. For about like an hour. And anyone is more than welcome to join. We will teach you everything. Okay.
What tricks do you normally start with?
I would start to teach an automatic trick. Those are a category of magic trick that don't require any sleight of hand. So no practice on the technical side, and you can really focus on how to interact with the audience and this kind of stuff.
How important is that interaction, or is that like the key when it comes to magic?
For me, it's the key. When you perform a magic trick, usually I say that the technical part is the base of your trick, so it needs to be solid. You need to be comfortable with it, but you don't need a high technical level to have a very good trick. Many tricks requires a few sleight of hands, but are all about how you tell the story about it, how you interact with the audience, this kind of stuff. So yeah, it's very important.
All right, thank you. We're going to take a short break. When we get back, Florian is going to be performing an act for us, so stay tuned.
John Michael, why aren't your chores done? I told you to do them earlier. You don't ever listen to me. I try really hard to make sure this house is nice and clean for you and your siblings. And I don't understand why it's not clean yet. I told you earlier before I went to work. I tried my hardest to keep this house nice and clean, and it's not clean. And I'm a little bit upset. And I don't know.
Are you losing your hair from school stress? Have you gained the senior 15? Is your bank account more desolate than the Sahara Desert? Hi, I'm John Michael, and I'm here to change your world around with John Michael's Snake Oil Solution. My Snake Oil Solution is a unique formula of herbs and spices that will fix absolutely any problem the modern college student might face. For 12 easy payments of $99.99, one bottle of snake oil could be yours. Call today.
If you actually think this product is going to change your life, you're dumber than we all thought you were. This product has not been tested, and frankly, it's just a sugar pill. Side effects may include becoming delusional and giving.
And we're back with Florian. So what are you going to be doing for us today?
So I'm going to do one of my favorite card tricks. And so to do that, I'm going to ask you to choose a card. Really, any card you want. Your choice is completely free. That is an excellent choice.
Thank you.
That's exactly the card I would have picked. And I'm going to ask you to make this card unique, one of a kind, so you are sure that I'm not cheating.
All right.
Perfect, thank you. So I'm going to take back your card, and we are actually going to play a game, all right? And the goal of the game is to follow the 9 of hearts, okay? So we take the 9 of hearts, put it in the deck. Here, it's easy to see. There, not so much. And if I do this, it completely disappears.
Right.
The thing is that you have to stay focused. For example, you just look at me. So that's very nice, thank you. But it's not the best strategy, because while you were looking at me, I had enough time to put it back on the deck. So let's try this again. We take the 9 of hearts, put it in the deck, and one slap later, it's already on the top. It's not easy to follow at first, but if I go slower, maybe it will become easier. The goal is still to not lose track of the 9 of hearts, okay? We put it in the deck, one snap, where is it?
Top.
Not this time. This time it's actually on the bottom. Because one part of the trick is to be able to make the 9 of hearts completely disappear even in the blink of an eye. The thing is that now we have to make it appear again. And this time the 9 is not on the top or on the bottom, which means it's in the middle. But to find a card in the middle of the deck, we're not going to go one by one. It's not interesting. It's not magic. So what we do is we extract the spirit of the 9 of hearts. Okay? And I'm going to hand it to you and ask you to put it back in the deck, but upside down. Okay? Very easy.
Okay.
You put it back. Okay. And just like that, thank you for your assistance.
Yeah.
Just like that, we can find the 9 of hearts very easily.
There it is.
Yeah, wasn't so far. It's actually really a matter of looking at the right spot at the right time, which is not easy at first, but with some practice, it becomes easier. For example, if we take the 9 and put it in the deck here, you're looking here. But that's a mistake, since the 9 is actually on the top. And where it gets very interesting is it's when we take the 9 of hearts and put it inside the deck facing up. Okay, this way we are sure we're not losing it. But even like when we do that, as soon as we bury it, it comes back on the top. And the best part of this trick is when the spectator does it instead of me.
Okay.
So I'm going to ask you, it's very easy, you'll see. I'm going to ask you to push the 9 of hearts inside the deck. Not now. I'm just going to go over the steps. Will you push?
Okay. Yeah.
Then you're going to blow on the deck.
Blow?
Yeah, because you're not a magician. You don't have the snap.
Of course.
So you're going to blow on the deck and then turn the first card. Very easy.
Okay.
So you push. Okay, we square the deck. You can blow and turn the first card.
It's the 10 of clubs. And it's in your mouth.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. That was a fantastic trick. Thank you for joining us, Florian. It was great to have you. I think we can all say that we enjoyed the magic that you performed for us. Where can people contact the Penn State Performing Magicians for more information?
So you can contact us on Facebook, Performing Magicians, or you can contact on my email address, fpp8@psu.edu.
Okay. Another question. How long did it take you to learn that?
I've been practicing magic for 6 years now, And this is a trick I've been doing for almost 5. But it has evolved a lot because I've been, when I was learning new sleight of hands, I was adding it to this trick. So it's a very complicated trick.
All right. Well, Florian, great to have you. Make sure to check them
Thanks
out.
for having
Have
me.
a great night.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. All right, we got to maintain pose for a little bit. Oh, I think we're